good citizens. In its wisdom, the Minor Council has approved the reopening of trade links with the coastal cities of the Barbary Coast. A new agreement has been signed with the Bay to ensure your safety.
You really have it? You were not followed?
Absolutely. Everything went perfectly. We have followed your orders exactly as specified. The mission to Cyprus was more difficult than expected.
Ezio. It's been some time.
Rodrigo. So, where is he?
Who?
Your prophet. Doesn't look like anybody showed up, Rodrigo. How many people have died for these? For what's in this box? And look, there's nobody here.
You claim not to be a believer, and yet here you are. Don't you see him? The prophet is already here. I am the prophet. Now give me the apple.
Come and take it from me.
Is this all you have? Where is the rest of your people?
What people?
You really have no idea, do you? Guards!
Go, now! This one is coming.
Ora!
Wait for it! Don't fall for false opening!
Have at it.
This one is coming. Remember the way we go down the Swiss.
Now, fratelli.
This one is coming.
Uncle!
Don't worry, Nipote. You are not alone.
Olpe? What are you doing here?
We could very well ask you the same thing.
Me?
Save your questions, brother. Don't let Bodra leave with that box.
Avanti!
Now, you all shall die.
Take him down, Ezio! Right behind you!
Come on, Nicolai!
This is pathetic. You cannot stop this. stricken. One rise of the vault shall be opened.
Look, my friend! Lorenzo's become quite a guerriero!
With the sword!
Right, fun. We should do this more often.
This is a losing battle for you, Hombrecito. You will die by my hand, just like your father. This war has been going on far longer than either of us have played a role.
Isn't this magnificent? All of us smashing these templar heads together!
Okay, lady Pote. It's been proved since the last time we fought together.
Bravissimo! We should do this more often.
Your brothers didn't need to die. I just killed them to make a point. There is no mercy when you cross the Templar.
This is for my father. Paula?
He's gone, but we have what we came for.
No. I need to go after him.
Do you really now? Or are you here for another reason, my son?
Theodora? What? What are you all doing here?
Perhaps the same thing you are, Ezio. Hoping to see the Prophet appear.
I came here to kill the Spaniard. I couldn't care less about your Prophet. He never showed up.
No? But you did.
What?
A Prophet's arrival was foretold. And unbeknownst to us, here you are. Perhaps all along, you were the one we sought.
Cosa? Who are you?
Niccolò di Bernardo de Machiavelli. I am an assassin, trained in the ancient ways to safeguard mankind's evolution. Just like you, and each one of us here.
You are all assassins? Paula. Volpe.
It's true, Nipote. We have all been guiding you for years, teaching you the skills you would need to join our ranks. I think it's time.
We have our prize, but there is much to be done. Come, meet us here at sunset.
La Shea Waka Umutlak Bel Kulun Munkin. These are the words spoken by our ancestors that lay at the heart of our creed.
Where other men blindly follow the truth, remember.
Nothing is true.
Where other men are limited by morality or law, remember.
Everything is permitted.
We work in the dark to serve the light. We are assassins.
Nothing is true.
Everything is permitted.
It is time, Ezio. In this modern age, we are not so literal as our ancestors, but our seal is no less permanent. Are you ready to join us?
I am.
This only hurts for a while, brother. Like so many things.
Benvenuto, Ezio. You are one of us now. Come, we have much to do.
Are you okay? Do you want to stop?
No, I need to go back. Right now.
Oh. Oh dear.
Sean?
Of course. How could I have forgotten?
You want to share with the rest of us?
Rodrigo Borgia is elected Pope in 1492, which means Ezio's greatest enemy is now also the most powerful man in Italy.
Always wanted to visit the Vatican.
Well, your luck's in, Desmond. Happy days. Because that's exactly where you're going.
Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating.
What is it, Leonardo? What does it do?
I could no more explain this than explain to you why the Earth goes around the Sun.
You mean the sun around the Earth?
It's fabricated with materials that shouldn't exist. And yet, this is clearly a very ancient artifact.
The Codex refers to it as a piece of Eden.
The Spaniard. He called it the apple.
Like Eve's apple, of forbidden knowledge. Are you then suggesting that this thing... This must never fall into the wrong hands. It would drive weaker minds insane.
No doubt the Spaniard will be relentless in his desire to gain it back.
Ezio, you must protect this with all the skills we have taught you.
Take it to Forli. The citadel is walled, protected by cannons, and our ally controls it.
Who is this ally?
Her name is Caterina Sforza.
You don't say. I think I may enjoy this mission. Thank you for everything, my oldest friend.
Leonardo, Ezio tells me you travel off into Milano. I have a grand villa in Toscana. You must come visit me there.
Well. Look who it is.
Madonna.
I thought when we met you were a bit special, but... an assassin? Walk with me, caro. Love Forli. The cannons in our Cittadella alone go back 100 years. The artifact will be quite safe there.
Forgive me, but I've never heard of a woman ruling her own city before. It's very impressive.
Well, it was my husband's before, of course. He died.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Don't be. I had him killed.
Oh.
We discovered Girolamo Riario was working for the Templars, making a map of the locations of the remaining Codex pages.
I never liked that goddamn son of a bitch anyway. He was a lousy father. Boring in bed. And a pain in my ass.
Look!
Oh no. Aspetta. What's happening?
They came as soon as you left the city walls, Signora. The city is under attack.
What? By who?
The Orsi brothers, Signora.
Oh, sangue di Giuda.
Who are the Orsi?
The same canaglia I hired to kill my husband.
It's the Spaniard, of course. The Orsi have no worldview bigger than their purse.
But how could he know where we were taking the apple before we even knew?
Because they're not here for the apple, Ezio. They're after Riario's map.
Basta with your map, Nicolo. My children are inside. Oh, porco demonio.
There he is! Now we see what you
They're already inside. Double-crossing bastards.
Is there another way into this place?
Aspetta. Perhaps yes. There's an old tunnel under the western wall from the canal.
Bene. I'll be right back.
Hey, you! Yeah, I'm talking to you. You spineless dogs. You occupy my city, my home. You think I'm going to stand here and do nothing about it? How about I come up there and rip your ballet off? What kind of men are you?
by not seizing the tithe on annual rents.
Another four. I know.
Because of these? Le teste. Le mie teste. I bet you want to see them, don't you? You wish you could touch them. You wish you could lick them, don't you? Well, come on down here and give it a try. Like a real man. And I'll kick your balls so hard they fly out your nostrils.
What? We'll catch him, don't worry.
Tornate a casa se non volete finire impallati sulla mura della mia cittadella. Ah, ma forse è per questo che non vi decidete a uscire. Già, scommetto che lo gradireste assai un bel palo di quercia su per il culo. Sangue di Dio! Ma dove ti hanno pescato? In un convento di monache?
What do you think he's protecting?
Laggiù! There! There! Fratelli, ve la meritate!
Get him!
Great metal work!
Right here, fratello! Get away! Eccolo! Too hot for me!
There! Get him!
Ora! There he is! Get him! Excommunication! Again, the Brotherhood of Misery, flagellation, and poverty have come.
Come, amici!
Get him!
I want him caught now!
I may be a bit disorganized, but I do know my smithing. Bear with me, amici.
Ora! What happened here? Who did this? I want answers.
Another dead guffaw. Maybe there's still something I'm taking on the
What's he doing?
Go! Go!
Merci, signore.
Aprite la porta! Aprite la porta, presto!
It's an ambush!
Ezio, di fuori! Indietro!
Another corpse. What happened?
Where are Bianca and Ottaviano?
Forgive me, Signora. They were playing outside when the attack began. I don't know where they are.
Reinforcements from the mountains! They are breaching the citadel!
Ezio, don't let those bastardi get in here!
With me!
Can you keep running, eh? Fury, get out of my way! Nowhere to run now, strong Donna. Caterina! Caterina Sforza! I know you're in there! I have something you may want back! Are you missing any children? And Ezio Auditore! What a pleasant surprise!
I take it you would be the Orsi brothers.
Ludovico.
And Gecko, at your service.
Basta! Where are my children? Let them go!
Of course, Signora. We'll happily give them back for something of yours. A certain map.
And a certain apple, brother.
See, a certain apple indeed. Or shall I slice your baby's necks ear to ear?
Bastardi! You think you can threaten me? I'll give you nothing! You want my children? Take them! I have the instrument to make more!
When you change your mind, they'll be in the village outside the city. You have 1 hour.
Caterina, no. I can't ask you to sacrifice your children.
Nobody's sacrificing anything. Go get them back for me, Ezio.
See, you have my word. The apple needs to remain in the citadel. Keep this safe.
Gecko and Ludovico Orsi. Bored with their leisurely life in the countryside, the Orsi brothers decided to spice things up a little. They started a money-lending business that was extremely successful, mostly because they killed anyone who didn't pay them back. Then, Caterina Sforza hired them to murder her Templar husband, Girolamo Riario, which they did in true Cavalier fashion. They rode up to his palace, waltzed into the dining room, stabbed him in the chest, ransacked the estate, and left his naked body in the center of town. According to Abstergo's files, Rodrigo Borgia, after escaping from Venice, offered to pay them for the recapture of the Peace of Eden. And, of course, Caterina's head. It was the Orsi brothers' idea to kidnap her children. I ask you, what has this world come to when the rich go so bad?
Don't lose him!
Damn it! Getting away!
Better not be a trouble.
They are believed to be unemployed Gascon footmen. Exercise caution. Bring wine for passage or cross at mealtime. Aviso! Due to the lack of able-bodied men following the recent campaign and subsequent plague, the company of food is offering an extra...
Not the bashful type, is it?
Please, don't hurt her.
Is this all the men you have to hold me? Stolz. It won't be enough. My mama is fierce. Sforza women are no wilting flowers. They may look pretty to the eye, but the eyes deceive. Just ask Babbo. I hope you don't really imagine I'm scared of you. You'd be very mistaken. My mama would never let you hurt me. And if you... touch one hair on my little brother's head, she will hunt you down and eat you for breakfast! Capito? This is absurd! Grazie, messere. But my brother, they're holding Ottaviano at the lighthouse.
Have I seen that man before?
That man?
Over here!
Haven't I said no?
Oh, you're mine!
Damn it! Where is he at? Get down, or I'll throw you!
You want to see your boy walk again?
There he is!
Caju! Give us what we want, or I'll throw him on the edge! Sit down, Marmocchio! Not on my let's go, Caterina. Show yourself! Careful on the map for your kids and cripple!
Eccolo!
Ah, you
I have
won't
to
get
pee.
away this time!
Please, messere. I need to go to the bathroom. Just let me go pee.
Nowhere to run now, strong!
Oh, per Dio! Chiudi il becco! Stop acting like a baby! Where are your balls?
I'm hungry.
Get down, ora!
Don't you? Basta! You're giving me a headache! Hey! Your last chance, Caterina! The apple now, or I break the boy's legs! Caterina was a fool to send you.
Or are you the fool, dying for a handful of change? Was it worth it?
More than you know. The maestro gains his prize. Because of me.
Muori col tuo orgoglio. Per quanto vale. Requiescat in pace.
Grazie, signore.
Why? Never mind. I don't want to know.
I may be expensive,
but my goods are worth the extra quadrille. I've never smoked short.
Possible. Has to be.
What are you doing out here?
I'm so sorry, Ezio. I'm so sorry.
What happened?
It was a trick to lower our defenses.
As soon as you left, they attacked again. Kelko Orsi. He has the apple.
What? No! Where is he?
We chased him out here. But the bastards escaped into the mountains.
I'm going.
Only the height of the smithy arts are available here. You are not going anywhere!
I will get him!
I won't okay. Can't even give your fee.
You! Here! End of the road. Must no passage for you. Here!
No, brother!
Like you were
Where have I seen him before?
Laggiù! He's back! Eccolo!
He is not what he seems. There he is! Lagu! Come! Let me disembowel you! Not on my watch!
Buona, buona, bravo, bravo!
Merda!
Not getting past
He won't
me.
get far!
So, you have your prize again.
Was it worth it? So much bloodshed.
A prize of such value. It will not remain yours for long.
We shall see. Che miserie nascono dall'avidità. Requiescat in pace. Don't. Who are you? Stop. Don't open it.
Ezio, thank God you're back with us. Are you all right? What happened to you?
I don't know.
One of my guards had the luck to find you in the hills, next to Kek Orsi's dead body.
See, that I remember. Wait, there was a third man. He took the apple.
Who?
He wore a black robe, like a monk. And I think... a missing finger. See, Katerina, I have to go, right away.
Of course. Then you will need this as well.
The map Niccolo spoke of. Your husband's.
Ex-husband, mio caro. He swore he'd uncovered the locations of all the Codex pages. You will recover the apple, but you will never find the vault without this. You know, there is an abbey in the wetlands near here, where I've seen monks wearing black robes. I'd start there. Now go. Find us a stramaladetto monk.
I think I'm going to miss you, Katerina.
Oh, I know you will.
Holy, I have blessed this day. Two artists of rare talent and fine pedigree have joined my workshop. Don't be shy. I only aim...
You should feel better now, but take care in future.
Guardate che meraviglia queste spigole!
Could you deliver this for me? It must be done quickly, but there is a reward.
Let none defend this vilest of criminals. He's no hero. He slays with wanton abandon.
Come, don't be shy.
Assassino Psyche! Forli is no longer safe!
Please, amigo, stop.
And well guarded!
Hey, hey! Here!
Whoa.
Sleep!
He's deadly, deadly. Measure the strike. Be patient.
Get on his blind side. Keep him easy.
That's a bit more. Remember your training. Take this man very, very seriously.
With you!
That's you. There. Time the moment.
Not you! Here!
Oh, Messiah.
Blessings on you, brother.
Grazie. I wonder if you can help me.
What do you seek?
A monk in black robes who lacks one of his 10 fingers.
Well, Brother Guido has only 9 toes. You sure it wasn't a toe?
Quite sure.
And then there's Brother Domenico, but it's his entire left arm he's lacking.
Again, quite sure it was a finger.
Now wait a moment. I do recall a black-robed monk with 9 fingers. Yes, of course. When we had our last San Vincenzo's feast at the Abbey.
Yes, I know the place. I'll try there. Grazie.
Go in peace, brother.
I always do.
He's here! He's getting away! Yeah.
Not in the face. I need my face.
Excuse me, brother. I wonder if you can...
Unholy demon! Get away!
What's wrong?
You're the one who killed Brother Stefano! Brothers, the killer of monks has returned! Run! Run! Assassin on the loose!
They're secure you over there.
Cazzo! Perla, ma allora! I want no part of this! Please, no! I don't want to die!
I only kill those who kill others. And your brother Stefano was a killer. I'm sure you are no such thing. Now, listen to me. I'm looking for a black-robed monk who's missing a finger.
Missing a finger, you say? Do you mean, like, Fra Savonarola?
Savonarola? Who is this? You know him?
I did. He was one of us, for a time.
And then?
We suggested he retire to a hermitage for a good long time.
I'm afraid to say his retreat has come to an end. Where would he have gone?
Oh dear. Santo Spirito? In Firenze? It's where he studied. Perhaps it's where he would return.
I thank you. Go with God, brother.
Girolamo Savonarola, a Dominican friar from Ferrara, this man took his job seriously. He saw the excesses of his age, the rich stomping the poor into the dirt, the priests selling indulgences to the populace, and he went insane. Calling himself an instrument of God, Savonarola descended on Firenze. His sermons sent people into frenzies. He demanded an end to all personal property, to all progress, a return to Eden. Knowledge became the enemy, and he could erase it all with the piece of Eden at his command. Books, paintings, musical instruments, he burned everything in the bonfire of the vanities. History unraveled as his legions took control, and Firenze descended into darkness.
Hey, Desmond. I think I repaired that busted memory. Why don't you try opening it?
If Piero had only a tenth of his father's talent, he'd still have some place to call home.
Never should have welcomed that mad monk into the city. Look at all the misery he's wrought.
There! Get him!
Don't understand why, but he's so willing to accept his oppression.
I can't see him! There he is! Naju! He's there! Get him!
Now!
That one is very familiar.
Come, amici! Another time.
Bring me your sick and wounded.
Come see what pride, beauty, and years of experience can do for you.
Salve, Ezio. You picked a fine time for a homecoming.
Then it's true. Savonarola has taken control of Firenze.
Yes. No doubt aided by that treacherous artifact.
We should get to work on retrieving it.
That may be more complicated than you think.
When isn't it? Why don't you fill me in on things?
Walk with me. It all started a few weeks. The man everyone reviled was suddenly the one they worshipped.
Ah, the apple.
Only in part. It's not the city he's enthralled, but its leaders. Men possessed of influence and power. They, in turn, oppress the citizens and ensure his will is done.
The people act as if they have no say in the matter.
Rare is the man willing to oppose the status quo. And so it falls to us to help them see the truth.
Those bodies bear the emblem of the Borgia.
Yes. The Spaniard keeps sending his soldiers into Firenze, and Firenze keeps sending them back. Usually in pieces.
Then he knows the apple is here as well. An unfortunate complication. Fall in.
Get him! There he is! Get him!
Oh no! No, no! No, no!
There! On him!
Quick, let's do it.
Madre Santa! Time to leave!
Do any of this! Separated to desert this place, but I'm sorry! Bella Madonna! I want no part of this! Eccolo! Tornivo!
Madre Santa! Time to leave!
Leave me alone! I swear! I've nothing to do with anything!
direct assault would be dangerous.
True. But what other option is there?
Aside from the city leaders, the people's minds are their own, correct?
Si.
And they follow Savonarola not by choice, but force and fear?
Si.
Then I propose we use these to our advantage. If we can silence his lieutenants and stir up discontent, you will be distracted, and I will have a chance to strike.
Clever. I'll speak with La Volpe and Paola. They can help to organize the uprising as you free the districts.
Then it's settled. I'll take care of his abettors.